welcome back to my channel. Today is October 13th, so I am just making an intro and kind of an outro and a little bit of an explanation of today's video. So if you guys don't know, I live in Utah. We had a windstorm about a month ago. Gosh, was it a month? I think it was about a month ago. I'll put dates in so you guys know when the actual footage was taken. I took a little bit of footage of kind of the wind and the damage that happened to our house, and then our power being out, and my brief hormonal pregnant mental breakdown, which I take very seriously, mental health, but I thought I would throw it in there because sometimes things seem perfect on social media, and so I wanted to throw that in there. And Brigi's here to say hi too. But yeah, so I just wanted to do a little explanation and kind of an intro for this video so you guys kind of know what's going on. We did have a windstorm, and for those of you that are not in Utah, if you're watching this video, you can look it up on Google. You can see all the articles about it. We had over 100 historical trees go down in Salt Lake City, and then a whole bunch more trees other than that were not historical. We had lots of damage to buildings, damage to power lines. I know people didn't have power for up to a week. We were fortunate enough to only have power for 2 days, which was very mentally taxing for a hungry, hormonal, tired, pregnant woman. So I was still not feeling all that well in my pregnancy, and I do apologize for the quality of my video because with my miscarriage and some of my mental health that I'll talk about later in another video, I was just having a really hard time videoing my life and feeling like I had good content to share. So I took a little break from videoing, so you can see that my videoing quality has gone down very much. But you guys will be able to see that in the videos. So I apologize for that. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what happened. We didn't have power for a couple of days. We had power. So the storm happened late at night. We were leaving Taylor's parents' house. We came home, and Taylor was pretty much up all night with the storm. He was just so worried about our stuff and our house. And our house isn't super new. I mean, it's not ancient, but a lot of things are breaking, and our gutters aren't very good, and our roof is kind of sad. So we wanted to just make sure everything was okay. Our back door to our garage, we have French doors on our garage. Those flew open at like 3 a.m. So Taylor and I are trying to bungee cord those down, and Brig didn't sleep very good, and neither did Taylor or I. So that was pretty crazy. And then that day we did have power that morning. It went out a couple of times through the night, but we were able to work for most of that day. And then the afternoon, about 1 o'clock, our power went down again, and our apple tree fell down in our backyard, which you guys will see footage of. And it actually hit the house. It didn't damage the house, so we're very fortunate there. We did have some neighbors where 2 pine trees went down into their house, so that's very terrible for them. There were a bunch of people in the ward that helped them out, so that was really great. And there were actually a bunch of people in our ward that came and helped us with our tree as well, helped us cut it up, get it off the house, and all that stuff. Let's see. So yeah, so then we stopped working for that day, and then we tried to stay that night at our house. And since it was kind of a windstorm and like a cold front blew in, it was very cold. It got down to like 61 degrees in our house, and we even threw extra blankets on our bed and stuff. And so the next morning we woke up and didn't have power. So we got up and went to my parents' house so we could work that day because we both still had to work. And we came home that night after being at my parents' house around 5:30 or 6. And we picked up some dinner and ate at home, and that is when my mental breakdown happened because I was feeling nauseous. I was so sick. I have to eat constantly when I'm pregnant, so that was just kind of a pain. And so we were getting McDonald's, so I was like crying, trying not to throw up, trying to eat my McDonald's, and then we couldn't get into our house because our garage is broken because power was out. So anyways, you guys will see that as well. But once we got home, we packed up all of our stuff and went to Taylor's parents' house, and we were going to stay the night there. I ended up showering there because we had come home and cleaned up some of our apple tree, and our neighbors have like a smoker thing, and so they were cooking because their power's out too. So they were cooking their food. They were like smoking their food outside, and so we smelled like smoke. So I went to Taylor's parents' house, and we had all of our stuff, and we had Brig, and I showered. And then we have been checking, we have a Furbo that like watches our living room and our dog when we're not here. So we've been checking the Furbo constantly to see if our power was coming on like that whole day. And it finally came on about 9 o'clock at night that night. So we packed up all of our stuff again and came home and stayed the night at our own house and then worked the next day. So we did have a plan. If it was out again the next day, then we would be able to go to Taylor's parents' house and work. But anyways, it was very crazy, so enjoy this video. I just thought I would throw together the footage I had so we can like kind of remember this crazy situation. And then definitely stay tuned. I have more videos to come. I am finally going to talk about my miscarriage and my mental health and why I took a break from YouTube and all that stuff. And then I also have some more fun pregnancy related videos coming up, like how I survived the first trimester, which I don't know how I did, and just some tips and tricks for that and things you gotta get. And then I'll do one of those for the second trimester, and I'll just continually be putting out footage. So I hope you guys enjoy. Feel free to comment down below if you guys live in Utah and you were also part of the windstorm. And if not, definitely look it up and see some more pictures and footage from other people. Okay, so I thought I would just film this so we don't forget. Sometimes you forget things that are traumatic. So here are all of our apples. Our apple tree that came out of the ground. Pieces of our apple tree. And then I'm just gonna walk around and show you guys a bunch of other stuff. The hole where our apple tree was, all those roots broke off. I think it was honestly just so old and decrepit anyways. To be holding my phone sideways in case I want to put this on YouTube. Our gutter right here is kind of damaged from where the tree hit our house at first. And then we just have some breakage of branches over here, nothing too bad. A couple of big ones there. And then I'll walk around and show you guys that branch that broke off. And then over to our fence. Now our fence is really old to begin with, but it fell over. Taylor tried to prop it up with that. It was propped up with that before. These pieces are okay, but they're feeling a little sad and like they may fall. But this piece is totally gone. It's fallen twice. Our neighbor's tree fell and hit our fence. It didn't knock the fence over or anything, so that's good. And this branch has been hanging for a long time, and I'm surprised it didn't fall. And then of course, all this. And then I'm actually gonna come over here and show you my neighbor's yard. We got a couple of big branches over there, and then just a lot of debris. This tree took a pretty hard beating. You can see a lot of broken branches up there, and it's just not quite the shape it used to be. And all of that went over into our neighbor's yard, and their fence fell down too. We have a couple of branches down here, and then you can see that up there, and I'll walk around here. But you can see up there, it's totally busted and broken in half up there. So, and that's that tree over there across the way.
Just thought it would be fun to make a video of this. I don't know why. I think I just like to torture myself. Taylor's going to open the garage because we're on The end of day 2 with no power. I have my baggie here next to me because I thought I was gonna throw up. I'm just really tired. Our house got to 61 last night. And I don't know why I'm filming myself like this. Probably just so I can remember how hard it is sometimes. But I know we'll be okay. And we're just gonna go inside and go eat dinner and then clean up some of these leaves. And then probably go stay at Taylor's parents' house. So we can work there tomorrow if we still don't have power. But I don't know why I'm filming this. But I just thought I would because sometimes you gotta remember that it's hard, but you're gonna be okay. So hopefully Taylor can get into the backyard because I forgot that the gate's blocked. You need me? Okay, I might have to go. Bye.
Just roll it. Roll it. Oh, don't step backwards. Don't step backwards. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's kind of crazy to see all this footage of us and these crazy life experiences and my mental breakdown, but I just thought I would share it because crazy things happen and I want to remember and I want it to be out there so people can see it and I want my kids to be able to watch it one day. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video and comment down below. I'm so glad you guys are here and I'm so glad that I'm getting so many views on my videos. I appreciate it so much. So definitely stay tuned, join our YouTube family, and we'll see you next time.